Amazing what happens when you use the actual weakness against a creature instead of trying to force a different fighting style on it. 92% instead of the, what, 64% that I was having for hit chance? These flesh rolls are melting. And welcome back to another episode of my Ultimate Iron Man. Now featuring my brand new mic. Hopefully my voice audio quality is a bit better now with this. But yeah, this episode I think my primary goal here is gonna be to hit 100 quest points. I think that'd be a good milestone to hit. While also still just working on my combat stats and doing Slayer. I would like to hit level 60 combat to gain access to War's Retreat. Get a nice little teleport once you can get in there within 10 boss kills. Well, yeah, and to start off though with the quest grind is I'm gonna do Witch's House. Be a nice little way to get some Constitution XP, bump up that level a little bit. Just gotta go grab the cheese and gloves for it. Witch's House done, just gave me 2 levels, but hey, experience is experience. Wolf Whistle done, figured I'd go ahead and get that summoning done. Just brings me up to level 4. And as you may have noticed in some other clips, I've been just putting all of my charms I've been getting into my looting bag, since I'm not really using it for much of anything else. Saving them for the future, whenever I decide to finally start actually training summoning. But for now, back to the quests. Not sure what I'm gonna do next. And that's Gunnar's Ground, or Gunnar's Ground, however you pronounce it, done. It replaced Romeo and Juliet. So just an easy 5 quest points, and use this, of course, on Herblore. Although I may actually, instead of Herblore, I may use them on Summoning, because I think Summoning is going to be more difficult to train than Herblore. But more importantly, that's 77 quest points. Which means I can come and visit May for the first item of the episode. Let's roll the tier 1 die. Checkmate. 250 coins, and Sir Doman Roblegs. Another fortunate to take up space in my bank. Like I said, I'll probably end up just dropping all these fortunate components, since I'm going to be nowhere near ready to disassemble them for the fortunate components. Invention's a long way off. But I figured might as well go ahead and just keep it for now. And 19, so I still got 9 spaces left. But time to go on to the next quest, which is going to be Merlin's Crystal. Gives 6 quest points, so this will be quite the jump for my goal of 100. And plus, it'll also unlock the next quest. I forget what it's called, but that one will give me a bunch of defense experience, which, as you know, I'm trying to get my defense as high as I can, so my War Priest will be better. Once I hit 50, this will become tier 50 hybrid armor, which will have a armor level of tier 35. If for those you don't know, hybrid armor's armor rating is 15 levels lower than its tier. But that as a trade-off to where it will give no negative attack bonuses for any combat styles. So there's your little fun fact for the moment. And that's the Merlin's Crystal quest done. The 6 quest points is awesome, and now I can do the Holy Grail and get that juicy defense experience as well as that nice prayer experience. Working on the Holy Grail, so I gotta quickly do a death pile here. So in it goes, in it goes. And start the timer. There we go. Timer started, and gotta head to Entrana now. Hopefully I don't die. Not that there's any chance of me dying on Entrana for this quest. And even if I did die, this is a death pile, so I'm not gonna lose my items from dying, but... yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a very long death pile, but always good to get the timer up when I'm doing one. And there we have Holy Grail done. Brings me up to 45 defense, 45 for prayer. 52 combat now, that's nice. Next one I'm going to be headed to is Monkey Madness here. Give me a great chunk of experience right there, that's for sure. Go visit Awawogi's Island, everybody's favorite Monkey King. Although personally mine's Sun Wukong. But I can't argue with Awawogi. Literally. Unless you have a monkey speaking, you can't argue with him. In the Apatol prison now. Funny little fact about this is, if you actually get caught trying to escape a certain amount of times, like every 10, 20 times, there'll be some unique dialogue with the other prisoners here. All the way up to 100 attempts to escape, you'll actually be given like a monkey sandwich. The type that's used during the quest over on Karamja with the three brothers, I think it is. Just a fun little fact for you. And that's Monkey Madness done. Not sure what I should do with the Gree here. It's a real pain to get another one, but it's just gonna end up taking up space, and it's only used in like a few more quests, so I might just end up dropping that as well as the Monkey Speak Amulet. But if I can find Darrow here, I can get some training. And let's see. What shall I grab? I want to... There we go, the one that increases defense the most. And let's see what this will get us. Oh! 49! So close! Just about 4k off. But... Level 40 strength, 42 HP, 47 attack. It's so close to that level 50 defense that I need to upgrade the Tuska to the next area. Nothing a few Slayer tasks can't fix. But yeah, so even though these are a real pain to get, I'm just gonna have to drop these. But on to the next quest, which I haven't quite decided what that's gonna be. Or I'll just do some Slayer tests to get to 50, actually. I want to get that defense ASAP, so on to Slayer. You know, I'm probably gonna regret it, but I'm actually gonna try the King Black Dragon. I haven't really done any of the combat wilderness tasks, because I usually don't think I can have the DPS for it. But I think I'm gonna give this one a shot, see if I can't get enough damage in to get the rewards for it. Just cook up some food and then I'm gonna head out there. Wish me luck. Well, that went about as well as I expected. I pretty much died immediately, so no KBD for me. Oh, there we have it, level 50 defense. Now if I just unequip all my Tuska armor here, as you can see it currently says tier 25 now. But if I equip it, tier 50 with tier 35 armor. So now my armor is much better now. These giant spiders were hitting me pretty good. Let's see how they hit me now. Still hitting me, but ooh, splash that one. Splash that one. Yeah, what do you think of me now, spiders? So that's that goal accomplished. Level 50 defense, upgraded the War Priest. Just gonna finish up this Slayer task then, and then back to the quest grind. And I'll figure out what the next quest is. Probably Jungle Potion. I wanted to do some quests to get some Herblore experience. So I'll look into what quests do that. I'll start with Jungle Potion there. Jungle Potion done! 775 Herblore experience. Level 20! Figure the next quest we're gonna do is gonna be Recruitment Drive. Since that gives 1k Herblore experience upon completion. But that means I think I need to bank all my items, so I'll need to do a death pile while I do this quest. So to Falador I go, and I'm gonna get a death pile going. Just gotta pull up the timer. And there's the timer. And now to go ahead and death pile, I'm just gonna go ahead and start the timer and get on to recruitment drive. And that's the recruitment drive done. Just go ahead and use up all these lamps. And that gets me to 22 Herblore and 35 agility. Ain't that nice? Also got a helm that I'm gonna do absolutely nothing with. Probably gonna just drop it, yeah. But let's go grab my stuff and get on to the next quest. That's buyers and sellers done. I mainly did this to gain access to the guild down here, since this has the fastest thieving training for my level. I want to get to level 25 so I can do the dig site quest, and for the Herblore experience that one gives. And while I'm down there, I'm probably also going to just go ahead and do the archaeology tutorial. Get up to that level 5. But the best thieving training at my current level is actually going down here and unlocking these doors. They give a crazy amount of experience. 210 each. You just unlock the doors and then you hop worlds. I think you need a higher thieving level for... Yeah, you need 35 for the bottom 3, but the top 3, just do that and hop worlds, and that's how you do it. Personally not a fan of world hopping to do stuff, but for thieving here I'll make an exception. I just need to get to level 25 and then off to the quest. Doing the archaeology tutorial right now, and I just wanted to point out that the material storage here is going to be perfectly okay to use for archaeology, because basically the skill is impossible to train without it, so this is going to be free to use. Just like how I'm letting myself be free to use the metal bank to store ores and bars for smithing. One benefit of doing the archaeology tutorials, I'll get the Font of Life relic power, which will increase my HP by 500. So instead of 44, I'm now at 49. Just a little boost. This is always nice. And there we go. That's the dig site quest complete. Brings me up to 25 Herblore, 45 mining. I feel like going ahead and actually doing just a bit of archaeology training. Should be fun to do. I still need to get 7 more quest points, but I get distracted easily. So I'm just gonna do archaeology for a little while. I'm not sure. Probably just until I actually get into the main area over here. I need to get to like level 12, I think it is. And then I can start excavating the fort, clearing this fort debris to get inside. So I got a little bit distracted again, and I got a little farther in my archaeology, up to 31 now, instead of what I originally planned. That's because I decided to come here and pick up this Hand of Glory. And I'm gonna make the luck relic, the tier 1 luck relic, and have that active. And while doing this, I also got a easy clue scroll that I'm gonna do before continuing on with quests. So, gotta go to the Algrid mine and get myself some silver ore and lapis, and then make the ring, enchant the ring, put it on this, put it into the monolith, and get the tier 1 luck active. And I got my first emote step that requires me to build a hidey hole so I can always have it ready for me. I'm gonna need to look up how to make a mud pie. I think I need to get some compost or something, but bronze plate leg instead of the other body, those are easy. And I think I need 4 planks and some nails to make the hidey hole. Gonna have to look all that up. And hey, there's my first casket. That's pretty awesome. Let's see what I get. Drumroll, please. Some pollen beach teleports, air staff, and plated mithril savage. Pretty crap overall, but hey, my first clue unique and my first treasure tail point. Nice. Doing that clue score reminded me of possibly UIM's best friend, the costume room. The mechanics aren't the same as in OSRS. You have to store a full set, but even still, this will be a good upgrade to have. Just building up everything here. Let's see, can I build this? No, I cannot. Okay. But yeah, it's like armor case here. I can store something in here. And let's see, I think I can actually store my war priest in here. So if I ever needed to or wanted to, I could actually just put my war priest in here. And it's nice and safe. And then I can just withdraw. But that did give me an idea of the 2 clue uniques I have in my looting bag. I was thinking maybe I could do something similar to old school RuneScape and store partials, but store the partial in my bank since you can't do the partials in here, and just not be able to withdraw them at all until I have the full set of armor. So if it was able to be stored in the easy and I had the easy built, I could just store it in there. Medium, hards, elites, masters, same with all that. So if I happen to get something, like I think I have a black 8 helm, I could just move that to a different tab and have that be considered stored in here. Bit controversial, but let me know what you think about that. It'd be nice to get some comments and see if that's a good idea for you or not, and what you guys think about that. For now, I'm just gonna keep them in the looting bag or drop them. But if you guys agree that that's a good idea, let me know, and I will be able to store them in the bank in a separate tab and act like they were stored here and count them as being stored until I get the full set. And then I can freely withdraw and deposit. Be nice to try to get this fully filled up. Doing that clue scroll just reminded me of this quest that is about the clues. It actually gives a little bit of lore with Yuri and the double agents and all that. And it gave me an easy, medium, and hard clue, as well as a little puzzle casket here. Gonna see about doing these once I get out of here. Hello, I just got an air battle staff from the... That is pretty cool. The If I... Hold up, if I do, Scorpion Catcher, I think it is, I'll be able to upgrade that to a Mystic Battle Staff. Hold up, shield lock here. Which will be the same as my current weapons over here. Level 40, except I'll have infinite air runes then. Let's see. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, Scorpion Catcher. I need to do the bar crawl, but get the Dusty Key, no problem, but yeah, you upgrade Elemental Battle Staffs to Mystic Battle Staff, so that'll be a tier 40, same as my current. Unlimited air runes. That is amazing. I knew doing clue scrolls would pay off. So despite the fact that I want to do these clue scrolls here, I'm actually going to go ahead and take care of the bar crawl and then go do Scorpion Catcher. Get that tier 40 Mystic Air Battle Staff, unlimited air runes. Don't need to worry about this. I keep it for now since I can upgrade at 50, but still. That is just perfect for me right now. So I'm gonna go get wasted, smashed, drunk out of my mind, however you want to call it. And then go catch a bunch of scorpions while drunk, because that sounds like a brilliant idea, don't you think? So, off I go to become an Armory barbarian. And there we go, Scorpion Catcher done. Ooh, got myself a strength level 42, but more importantly, I can enchant this battle staff, and now I have a Mystic Air Battle Staff. A bit slower, but infinite air runes now. Goodbye, Split Bark Wand and Orb. Infinite air runes for my magic. That is awesome. Oh man, that looks so good. That is awesome. But next quest I really want to get done is I had to get this Dusty Key to go through the Taverny Dungeon. So that means I want to get one small favor done. Because you can get the key ring, and I can just attach it to the key ring, and it'll be right there on my tool belt forever. But in order to do one small favor, I'm going to need to do Shadow Village and get 36 agility. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of Shadow Village, and then take care of one small favor by getting 36 agility. That's the Shadow Village quest done. Got me up to level 41 crafting. Now to do one small favor. And so I can attach this to my keyring and tool belt and all that jazz. It's everyone's favorite pig, Jambron! How you doing, piggy? That's good. Just keep wandering around. I'll save you from that goblin. There we have it. One small favor done. Funny thing is, my game crashed right as I finished it. Don't know why, but got these two 10k lamps, and I can now add this to my keyring. The whole reason I did this. And it brought me up to 99 quest points. Not sure what I want to use these lamps on. Probably going to end up using them on Herblore, so I'm going to hold on to them until the daily reset happens. And so I can do Herby Werby and get my Herblore to 30. At least I hope Herby Werby will get me to 30, and then I'll use the lamps on there. But I'm just one quest point away. And the next quest I'm going to do, I'm not sure, but let's take a look-see. The Jack of Spades seems like a good choice to be quest point 100, because it'll also unlock access to Menethos. The great desert city of Menethos. Lots of great content down here I can do. But gotta finish the quest first. Look, Ma, no hands! This flight down to Menethos is a great opportunity to just sightsee. I mean, look at all this. The fucking Dominion Tower way over there. We got this camp here. Got Palma Beach over there. You got the bandit camp way over there. This looks great. And can't forget the penguins with their TARDIS. Oh, the penguin questline is fantastic. I gotta do that sometime. And there's the Jack of Spades complete. And that gives me some nice little experience, dungeoneering and thieving level, but more importantly, 100 quest points. Gonna go unlock the lodestone here, then gonna head towards May to get our die. Actually, hold up, that's studded body tea and studded body chaps tea. I think that's a full set right there. Hold up, let me head to the house and find... Well, I can actually store the studded body. That is awesome. I got a full set of storable gear from May. Still want to see about doing partial storage, but the fact that I got full storage already of one set is pretty cool. I think we'll finish up things by trying to complete all these clue scrolls and probably call it there, but let's see if we can't do all three of these. First one, the easy, go to Canifis. Easy casket acquired. Well, I wanted to save these lamps for Herblore, but I need a ruby amulet for this clue scroll, and I can make one at 50 crafting, so just to make that a little quicker, I'm just going to toss these onto crafting. And then I'm going to head to the Alcarid mine and cut a bunch of gems. 2 Jambron sightings in one episode? Oh, this is blessed. There we go, level 50 crafting, and it's also a 1000 level milestone. That's pretty awesome. Gonna head to Varrock now, pick up a gold bar, and get a piece of wool and make that amulet, and then get on with the clue scroll. I need to do the biohazard quest in order to complete this clue scroll, so another quest on the way. Quest completed. Time to get that clue scroll done. And that's the medium casket got. Onto the hard clue, but I don't think I'll be able to complete this one. But even if I can complete one step, one interesting thing about clue scrolls in RS3 is that if you manage to complete a couple of steps and then destroy it, the next one you get will have that many steps completed. So they work as a collective, except that the collective stays and you don't need a clue juggle for the collective. So if you ever decide to make an area restricted account in RuneScape 3, it makes it actually easier to get clue scrolls done, even if you're only limited to a few certain steps of clues. It appears I need a arena life for this step of the hard clue. The easiest way for me to get one of those is just to finish the Lost Tribe. I could craft one, but I don't quite have the magic level yet to enchant it, so Lost Tribe is the best bet. And there we go, the Lost Tribe done. Got myself the arena life I need for this clue scroll. Just realized I'm gonna actually need 50 attack in order to do this clue scroll as well, to be able to wield the rune hatchet. So I guess I better go train my melee stats up some. Gonna get a Slayer task to do that, of course. And there's the level 50 in my attack. Noticed that the Champions Guild sold a halberd, so I figured let's go with the 2 ranged weapon instead of the 1. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up this Slayer task and then do this clue step. My first herb seed drop. I mean, I can't grow that till 73, but it's nice to actually kind of get an herb seed as a drop. One thing I would love to get is, once I get some higher stats for it, do Croceus, and honestly, the biggest item I'd love to get from Croceus is the seed bag. Be able to just have that right down here and store all my herb seeds I get in that. That'd be awesome. But that's way in the future before I can even think about killing Croceus. And yet another roadblock. I did not realize that I needed 55 construction to make the hidey hole, so I'm gonna go around and do the statues. I've yet to do these and get construction XP that way. And hope that'll be enough to get me to the level I need. Not quite enough experience to get there, but I had some XP lamps I can get over at the museum by talking to the curator, and let's see how much that gets me. Still need about 17k experience, so I'm gonna go to the forts and see if there's anything I can build for that. Might have to drop a few things to make space, but that's how it is. It looks like I can complete the Murderer on the Border quest, and so that will be a good way to do it. It gives me 8k there, and as the reward, plus the experience I get from building the kitchen, so another quest on my quest to get this clue scroll done. Realized I had 60 combat, so I can now come into War's Retreat here. Once I start getting some boss kills, and I hit 10, I can unlock the teleport here. I'm not sure what the first boss I'm gonna kill is, but it's something to think about. I also dropped the rune halberd and just completely filled my looting bag here to make enough space for all the logs I'm gonna need to cut for Murder on the Border. Although I'll be able to free up space once I do Herby Werby again, since the reset has happened, and put all those into my herb bag. Nice, level 50 prayer. Just went to do a wildy event and got some ashes, and I didn't expect to hit that. Pretty awesome milestone. Of course, I find another clue scroll while trying to get my construction up to build the hard hidey hole for that hard clue scroll. Guess I got another scroll to do. One thing I just realized is that I probably should have made some signs of the porters to gather the logs with, since my rules I have listed that signs of the... If I gather something using a sign of the porter, I count it as being noted in my looting... becoming noted in my looting bag, so that would have made gathering all the logs easier. Just gather them all up and then unnote them and make the planks. But, I kind of forgot about that rule. Something to remember next time I need to build something here. I did not realize if you dropped a frame on the ground, it literally stood up. I made one too many, so I just dropped it. Oh, that was hilarious. I gotta be laying down on the ground. And there we go. Murder on the Border done. If I use this construction lamp, that should get me to the 55 I need to make that hard hidey hole. And also got this prismatic lamp here. I'll actually save that one for after I do Herby Werby. You might have the level 30 to put that on there. But first I'm gonna finish up as far as I can with this hard clue scroll. Well, how about that? I actually completed the hard clue. I'm genuinely surprised I could do that. Gonna go ahead and do this medium clue then, and then open up all the clues caskets and see what goodies we get. And another step that requires me to at least partially complete a quest. So I might as well fully do Nature Spirit so I can get that silver circle, and I hate leaving quests incomplete. But clue scrolls are a great excuse to do quests, so let's go. And there we have it, Nature Spirit done. Just gonna use up these lamps and see what that gets me, and then back to the clue scroll. Nothing. Alright. And there's that clue scroll completed. Okay, seems like a good place to open up the caskets. Let's find out what we got. Let's start with the easy. Ooh, some bandit teleports. Some runes and an air talisman. Let's open up these two mediums. Ceradoman arrows, air battle staff, a fire battle staff. Ooh, some pure essence. That's nice. Loose battle staff. I'm just getting all sorts of battle staffs. A strength amulet. I just got myself a best in slot melee. that's pretty nice. Gonna keep that for a while. And now the hard casket. And a red dragon mask and a magic comp. Oh man, I got all sorts of uniques this time. Look at that entry log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 4 caskets. That is just fantastic. I might actually just keep that. I know there's probably better items to use, but magic compo with some ceridome and arrows till those are empty, and then use something else. That seems like a good idea to me. I actually think I can store this, maybe, if I have a treasure chest. Oh wait, I need the hard one for that. That would be a lot higher than I got right now, so not worth it. I may just end up having to drop some of these items, but I'll keep these, and yeah, that was a successful clue outage. And I think that will be the completion of this episode here. I'm glad y'all let me know how what y'all thought and all that jazz, you know. Like, subscribe, comment, everything will be appreciated. I think next episode I'm gonna concentrate and just try to do some easy achievement diaries. Try to get them all done except for the tier one, because that will be more than... Well, maybe try to get this done, but I doubt it. But the goal will be to do all the easy diaries I can on the next episode. Till then, see you later. Ciao for now.